Okay, so I just thought about something else. So I'm going to make this a part 2. In the last video, I was talking about how I still believe that Levi is related to R. Kelly. I believe that that is his cousin. But what I forgot to say was Bruce kept saying also that the two sisters and Levi are not related to his brother R. Kelly. Kept saying that. And so in the comments, I saw everybody pretty much just hop over the sisters and just focus on Levi. Now, Levi is saying it's his cousin. All right, I believe it's his cousin. So let's just say it's not. Someone claiming to be his cousin, okay? What's worse is if a motherfucker saying that they their brother and sister and lying. That's way worse than a goddamn cousin. Okay? No one is bringing that up at all. Let's just say Levi is not the cousin, right? He didn't just say Levi's name. He said that those sisters was not the sisters as well. No one ever said anything about the sisters since. That is crazy to me. Why Choke won't have the sisters on there explaining how they are related to R. Kelly? Why couldn't Choke call the sisters on 3-way or text or have someone reach out to them and clarify everything all in one, killing 2 birds in 1 stone? If he's saying that Levi for Kelly ain't the cousin, he also said the sisters. He should have been saying that too while they was on the fucking phone. Because now that it's over, that's what everybody's focused on. Okay, he's not. Well, Bruce said he's not the cousin, so, that's it. Dismissing the fact that he kept saying that those sisters aren't the sisters as well. Then what makes it worse is the sisters are out here trying to gain shit, showing you in your face that they are trying to gain something from this. Levi has never went to that extent like they are. He only did a Dollar for the King, and that was for people to donate to it. That money didn't go to him. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. That money didn't go to him. That money went to whoever else it went to, wherever it fucking went. But that wasn't him trying to gain something from the situation or trying to be the number one or, no, that's my cousin, so, I want to do this. I want to represent him. He didn't do none of that. But the sisters, so-called sisters, who Bruce kept yelling them ain't his fucking sisters, is out here all at court dates, sitting here trying to legally get something as far as the power of attorney. That's huge. But no one is saying anything about that. Why ain't nobody saying nothing about that? Because like we say, okay, Bruce said that, let's just say Bruce said that Levi for Kelly ain't the damn cousin. Okay, boom, move that to the side. All right, cool, he not the cousin. Now, shouldn't we be focused on the sisters? Shouldn't somebody need to be trying to prove that right? Talk about that? No. They just seem like he just said, Levi is not his cousin and that's it. Nah, he said all of them. But y'all motherfuckers don't even care. But you worried about somebody lying about being a cousin? The fuck? And another thing, the sisters came out saying that they was the sisters. And they didn't just say, hey, we're the sisters, we we support him. That's our brother. And, no, they at court dates. They on camera. They, you know what I'm saying, just popped out of nowhere. Just wanting, these motherfuckers at the court days on fucking goddamn news and shit talking about that the sisters. Levi ain't did no shit like that. Levi wasn't out here talking about on the news and doing different shit, talking about, yeah, I'm his cousin. And, he ain't did shit like that. All he did since he came out was say, that's my cousin. And he give his opinion and, just put certain things out there as far as his cousin's innocent and how they're setting him up. And that's it. But a motherfucker sitting there talking about, well, why he didn't go to the court dates and he ain't ever support them just because the sister showing up to a court fucking date? Like, what the fuck? So it ain't his cousin just because he didn't show up to a fucking court date. But we support the sisters. Those his sisters because they're supporting him because they went to the court date. Okay, they went to the court date. That's their way of supporting him. Levi did the dollar for the king to try to help get some money for his cousin. And he did his part in trying to help doing that. But he doing that and motherfuckers even want to question that. Motherfucker talking about he ain't did nothing to try to support. He ain't did nothing to, for his cousin, try to support his cousin. He ain't did nothing. Yes, he did. Then when he did the dollar for the king and made that up, then everybody want to say, oh, well, the dollar for the king ain't real. You want the money. Y'all getting the money. Dollar for the king ain't real. Well, goddamn. But the sisters come out, say they are his sisters. Bruce said that that's not his sisters. They all at fucking court dates and they want power of attorney. So they're better, right? So that makes them, so you believe that more. Okay, because they did those things, because they showed up to a court date, because they got on here and said they the sisters, and because they want power of attorney, then that means that's enough proof. Yep, that's his sisters. That is fucking crazy. But Levi not. No. And if Levi is, then we need to know how he related. We need to know how he related, how long he knew him, last time he saw him, did they go to the same school when they was younger? Did they play at the playground? Did they spend the night at somebody's house? Like, why ain't nobody asking these fucking questions for the sisters? How are they related? How? Where's some pictures? Where's some fucking names? They got names. Can they give any motherfucking information? Why y'all sitting here won't just fucking interrogating Levi to try to tell y'all everything, how he is cousin, when he, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Had that same motherfucking energy for the sisters, the fake sisters. They the threat. Levi out here just on the computer saying that's his cousin and just speaking on how he feel about the situation. And the motherfucker, like, are you... You know what? Y'all are not finna motherfucking worry me. And then they saying he never showed up to a court date. He not supporting him. He ain't did a goddamn thing for his cousin. Okay. Sometimes I think do people think before they talk? I mean, like, do they brain work? Like, you know how your brain work, you have one thought in your mind and then it's supposed to be that other side that be like, no, well, don't say that because did you forget? Like, people's brains are kind of not functioning well. First of all, he love his brothers. Have his brothers been to any damn of his court dates? Them his brothers. Have they went to his court dates? Out of all these years, I know they ain't been locked up the whole time that he been locked up. Have they went to go visit him? Have they went to a court date? Have they gone to all the court dates? Oh, maybe they went to one court date. So, boom, that's enough. So that's all we need. Just that one. That's why we ain't going to think about him, when we say that, Levi ain't been to no court dates. You know what I'm saying? We just that's good enough. The brothers went to one. So just because the brothers went to, I don't recall the brothers ever going to any of the court dates. And if they have went to any of the court dates, it may have been a few of them, but they wasn't there each goddamn court date. They support them. They doing the best they can. If they went to a couple of them, that's their way of supporting him or whatever. So to sit here and go on, because he didn't go to a court date, that's the reason why it's not his cousin, is bullshit. Like, it sounds dumb. It sounds stupid. And do you see these sisters on here having a page that, just a page to show, like we're supporting him and putting, commentary out about certain things and bringing it to awareness, because we're in a social media world. So that's how you get the word out as far as just different things that could help their so-called brother, in the long run, or, in the now or whatever. They ain't out here doing that. I ain't never even heard them of doing any goddamn thing. If you real sisters and shit, and you really the sisters, you gonna be it's certain things you gonna do if your brother is locked up and you want to help him, and you want to help, to get him out and support him or whatnot. You will still be doing stuff. Not just sitting here, just damn near vanish from the face of the fucking earth, because I ain't never heard them speak up or say anything since. At all. But they want to get the power of attorney because they're his sisters and they want to protect. So their support for their brother is, we want power of attorney so we can be in control of his stuff, so that nobody else can have access to his things. We want to protect his things, and that's support. That's support. Them wanting to be power of attorney, to be in control of some, that's support to y'all. They get a pass for that, right? Yeah, they trying to get power of attorney. They supporting their brother. What the fuck? Actually, since you say that Levi ain't did a motherfucking thing for Levi ain't did a motherfucking thing for his cousin. Okay, well, the fucking sisters ain't did a motherfucking thing either. Oh, yes, they did. Yes, they did. They went to the court date. Oh, they did? Okay, what else did they do? What else? My point exactly.